Welcome to WhatNext Era, where imagination meets the vast frontiers of science and possibility. Today we journey beyond the familiar sky to explore a cosmic question that shakes the limits of reality. What would happen if Earth were pulled into the heart of a supernova explosion? Prepare to step into a universe of intense energy, stellar destruction, and breathtaking discovery. Stay with us as we uncover how one cosmic event could rewrite the fate of an entire world. Thinking about Earth being pulled into a supernova also deepens our understanding of stellar evolution. Supernovae are not merely destructive, they are essential for distributing heavy elements that form planets and living organisms. The calcium in our bones and the iron in our blood were forged in ancient stellar explosions. In a sense, every living being carries the legacy of past supernovae. The difference in this scenario is proximity. Being too close transforms a life-giving process into an extinction-level event. The final chapter of such an encounter would not be silence but transformation. The region of space where Earth once orbited would glow with the remnants of stellar death. New clouds of gas and dust would drift and eventually coalesce under gravity. Over millions of years, new stars might ignite from that material. Perhaps, in some distant epoch, a new planet would form from the same atoms that once made up Earth, continuing the endless cycle of cosmic change. Contemplating this scenario is both unsettling and awe-inspiring. It reveals the immense power of the universe and the delicate balance that allows life to exist. While the idea of Earth being pulled into a supernova is extremely unlikely, imagining it encourages a deeper appreciation for the calmness of our current cosmic environment. It reminds us that our planet, fragile yet resilient, floats within a universe capable of both unimaginable destruction and extraordinary creation. If any fragments of Earth managed to survive the initial inferno, they would drift as charred relics within the expanding supernova remnant. These fragments would no longer resemble continents or oceans but would instead be molten shards cooling slowly in the vacuum. Over time, the intense heat would radiate away, leaving behind irregular asteroidal pieces composed of fused rock and metal. Each fragment would carry within it the memory of a once living world, though no trace of life would remain. The debris cloud would continue to expand, its glowing filaments gradually fading into the darkness of interstellar space. In the centuries following the explosion, the region would transform into a luminous nebula, a vast cloud of gas and dust illuminated by residual energy. The elements forged in the dying star and mixed with Earth's remains would begin a new journey through the galaxy. Gravity would gently gather portions of this material into denser pockets, planting the seeds for future star systems. The atoms that once formed oceans and mountains might one day become part of distant planets, or even new forms of life, continuing the grand cycle of cosmic recycling that shapes the universe. For any hypothetical observers far away, the memory of Earth would exist only as a faint historical signal, perhaps a brief fluctuation in light detected across light years of space. Over immense stretches of time, even that signal would fade. The place where Earth once orbited its sun would be unrecognizable, filled instead with the slow, drifting patterns of stellar remnants. The sun itself, if still intact in this imagined scenario, would shine upon empty space, its former companion world transformed into a scattering of particles woven into a larger cosmic tapestry. This vision of planetary destruction also underscores how interdependent cosmic events are. A supernova is not an isolated act of violence but part of a broader story of stellar birth, evolution, and renewal. The same explosion that would end Earth's existence in this scenario would also enrich surrounding space with heavy elements essential for forming new worlds. In that sense, even the most catastrophic events contribute to the universe's ongoing creativity. From destruction emerges the raw material for future stars, planets, and possibly civilizations yet to arise. Ultimately, imagining Earth drawn into a supernova invites reflection on our place in the cosmos. It reveals how thin the boundary is between stability and chaos on a universal scale. Our planet's continued survival depends on a delicate balance of distance, motion, and timing within a vast and dynamic galaxy. While the likelihood of such an encounter is extraordinarily small, contemplating it deepens our appreciation for the calm, life-supporting environment we inhabit. Against the backdrop of explosive stars and shifting galaxies, Earth's quiet orbit feels like a rare